This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Hidilyn Diaz to enter the PSA Hall of Fame for historic weightlifting feats. Koon joins Strong Group's roster for the Dubai Showdown. Danielle Collins fires back at Aussie crowd after win, then eyes a 5-star vacation. The Thunder crushed the Cavs in a resounding 134-114 win. Devin Booker powers the Suns past the Wizards in a 130-123 victory. And joining us at the BNC studio tonight, fitness trainer to the Stars, Mauro Lumba. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 17th of January. Now here's our roundup. Hidilyn Diaz, the weightlifting icon who brought the Philippines its first Olympic gold medal, is set to be enshrined in the Philippine Sports Writers Association Hall of Fame. The prestigious recognition will take place during the SMC PSA Awards Night at the Manila Hotel on January 27. Diaz, 33, etched her name in Philippine sports history with her groundbreaking victory at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, ending nearly a century-long wait for an Olympic gold medal for the nation. Her journey, which began humbly in Barangay Mampang, Zamboanga City, has inspired countless Filipinos and cemented her status as a national hero. The PSA Hall of Fame honor celebrates not only Diaz's Olympic triumph, but also her consistent excellence on the international stage. Her remarkable career has left an indelible impact on Philippine sports and elevated the country's standing in weightlifting. Diaz follows in the footsteps of late track and field legend Lydia De Vega, who was inducted into the PSA Hall of Fame in 2022. Her enshrinement serves as a testament to her enduring legacy and contribution to Philippine sports. Exciting news for Strong Group Athletics as former Ateneo star Koon becomes the final addition to their roster for the 34th Dubai International Basketball Championship. The tournament kicks off on January 24 and runs until February 2, 2025. Koon, a 6'5" guard, wrapped up his college career with Ateneo during UAP Season 87, where he posted an average of 7.5 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. His addition marks the start of his pro journey with Strong Group, and head coach Charles Tew is already impressed with what Koon brings to the table. With Tew saying Koon is a solid player who can hold his own, the Strong Group squad is now officially set, mixing homegrown talent with international stars. Now, alongside Koon, the roster features Mikey Williams, Renz Abando, Dave Ildefonso, Jason Brickman, Ange Kwame, Andre Blatch, NCAA MVP Alan Liwag, Tony Inot, and Justin Sanchez. The team is further strengthened by American imports DeMarcus Cousins, Malachi Richardson, and Terry Larrier. After a tough loss in last year's final to Al Riyadi, SGA is eager to make a strong statement this time around. Danielle Collins wasn't just serving aces on the court during her second-round victory at the Australian Open. She was serving sass to the crowd too. The 10th-seeded American defeated local favorite Destiny Avey 7-6, 7-4, 4-6, 6-2 at the Key Arena, where the atmosphere was anything but friendly. Faced with boos and heckles from the Aussie fans, Collins had the last word, blowing kisses to the crowd and thanking them tongue firmly in cheek for funding her next luxury getaway. Despite the hostile vibe, the 31-year-old thrived in the high-energy environment, channeling the noise into motivation. Collins admitted that she actually loved the energy and let the booing fire her up more. Collins also humorously justified her endurance through the fiery atmosphere, saying what better motivation is there than a big paycheck. Collins, who will pocket $179,800 for advancing to the third round, a 5-star vacation. Next up, Collins will face fellow American and longtime friend Madison Keys, the 19th seed. Their history dates back to their days as 10-year-old pen pals, making this a nostalgic matchup on one of tennis's biggest stages. Love her or hate her, Danielle Collins knows how to command the court and the spotlight. In the NBA, the Cavaliers arrived in Oklahoma City riding high as the league's best team, but the Thunder had other plans, delivering a 134-114 beatdown that sent a strong message. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was in MVP form, posting 40 points and 8 assists in just 29 minutes. Lou Dort also had a standout performance, contributing 22 points and 6 three-pointers. Now, by the third quarter, Oklahoma City had built a 42-point lead, leaving the Cavs in the dust. Cleveland's 21 turnovers led to 30 points for the Thunder, further amplifying the gap. For Cleveland, Darius Garland's 20 points were not enough, and Donovan Mitchell, one of the NBA's brightest stars, struggled with just 8 points after being hounded by Dort. Oklahoma City, which hasn't lost at home since November, reminded the Cavs that they're a force to be reckoned with, evening the records at 34-6 for both teams. The Thunder's dominance showcased their ability to stifle Cleveland's top-ranked offense, leading to a dominant victory. Meanwhile, Devin Booker's scorching 37 points and Kevin Durant's 23 helped the Phoenix Suns secure a 130-123 victory over the Washington Wizards on Thursday. Booker has now scored 30-plus points in 4 straight games, shooting 13 of 15 from the free throw line and hitting 4 three-pointers. Despite missing Bradley Beal and Yusuf Nurkic, the Suns were efficient, shooting 51.8% from the floor and 47.1% from beyond the arc. Rookie Keyshawn George lit up the court for Washington, hitting 6 three-pointers to score 24 points, but it wasn't enough to stop Phoenix. The Wizards rallied from a 24-point deficit, closing the gap to 120-117 with a minute and 6 left. But Booker responded with a clutch three-pointer and sealed the game with free throws. The Suns bounced back to win 4 of their last 5 games, while the Wizards' struggles continued with an 8th straight loss. And here are the other results from around the NBA. Now here's your daily dose of sports lingo. It's not quite Valentine's yet, but let's take a moment to talk about love. In tennis, the term love means a score of 0. Its origin is often attributed to the French word l'œuf, meaning the egg, because the shape of an egg resembles the number 0. Over time, the pronunciation evolved and English-speaking players started using love. Interestingly, love also symbolizes the idea that players continue to compete for the love of the game even when the score is not in their favor. So, whether you're serving an ace or facing a love set, remember, just like in tennis, it's not about the score, but the love you have for the game. Keep hitting those serves and rallies because love on and off the court always wins. It's now time for our off-court buzzer. In the U.S., the House of Representatives approved the Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act, aiming to ban transgender students from participating in girls' sports from kindergarten through 12th grade. The bill passed with a vote of 218 to 206, with 2 Democrats supporting the measure and 1 voting present. The legislation seeks to amend Title IX, a federal law that prohibits sex-based discrimination in education programs receiving government funding. Under the proposed changes, athletic participation in programs designated for women or girls would be limited to individuals whose sex is determined by reproductive biology and genetics at birth. House Speaker Mike Johnson emphasized safety and fairness, stating that allowing biological males to compete in women's sports poses a threat to girls. Introduced by Republican Representative Greg Steube, the bill now moves to the Senate where its fate remains uncertain. Critics argue that the bill marginalizes transgender youth and undermines inclusivity in schools, while proponents claim it safeguards fairness in women's sports. The debate continues to fuel a national conversation on the intersection of gender, identity, and athletics. And that is our roundup for tonight, the 17th of January. When we return, know more about the Stars' fitness secret with celebrity trainer Mauro Lumba. So watch out for that right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. He's a former Muay Thai national champion and a SEA Games bronze medalist in the 81-kilogram division, who is now an in-demand trainer to the Stars. Please welcome to the BNC studio, we have Coach Mauro Lumba.
Bro, thank you so much.
Brother,
thank you
maraming
for having me
salamat. I know you are a very, very busy man, working out every day, family life and everything, but you're here with us tonight on The Scorecard. Thank you so much.
I'm grateful that you guys have me on the show. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Coach, let's start from the beginning. I was reading about you on the way here. 2014, Century Super Buds. Now, this is something that Century Tuna has been doing every 2 years since the late 2000s, and you participated in it. Nanalo ka.
Yeah.
How did your life change after that moment?
Honestly, that was a very, very big moment in my life because, it was just a testament for me. Like, of course, I was just nobody and I wanted to try out something very different, something very big. And then going into that opportunity, winning it, it just gave me a sense of motivation, you know what I mean? It gave me a moral boost na, if you really do something na you give everything your best, you're probably gonna win it. So, ayun, I'm really grateful for that opportunity. And then from then on out, parang nagdire-diretso na lang yung fitness journey ko. I never stopped. I always try to work out, you know what I mean? I didn't want to let down the name of the grand winner, you know what I mean? So I had to always be on my best, and I motivated myself to keep on going lang.
Yeah, I feel like there's a certain responsibility for every grand winner because you represent the pinnacle of fitness. Brother, were you always a fit guy? Like, when you were a kid, mahilig ka na talaga sa sports? Were you an active guy or
Siguro,
was it? Okay.
I'd like to think so. Kasi I'm grateful for my parents as well because they put me into a lot of sports when I was a kid. I think when I was 7, they put me into golf, they put me into swimming, all that stuff. So I was very into a lot of different sports when I was a kid. And then I think when I was in grade 2 or something, I tried out for basketball. No, grade 4.
Grade 4.
Yeah, I tried out for basketball, and then from then on out, I just became ball is life. You know, I was a baller from grade school, high school, and even up to college. So that was the only thing I was doing before. So I'd say a little bit very athletic din naman. So dun na-build yung base ko when I was a kid.
So basketball pala, no? Tapos meron pang golf. And then UST, you were telling me earlier, you were part of Team B for the longest time, yung panahon nila Jeric Teng.
Yes. Yeah, gagaling din ng batch nila. So hats off to them. Very inspired as well with all the players before. Pero yun, it was nice to be part of that team as well when I was college. Yeah.
All right. So in one of the articles I read about you, and this was after nanalo ka ng Super Buds sa Century Tuna, you were asked, like, what's the ultimate dream, ultimate goal of Mauro Lumba? And ang sinabi mo doon, Hollywood. Sabi mo, maging extra ka lang sa Hollywood, masaya ka na.
I mean, that's still a dream, yeah? if it can happen, why not, diba? But yeah, before kasi I was an aspiring actor. I didn't know that my careers would divert into coaching. So that was my goal before when I was a kid. And then my life turned around, my things happened, and then you diverted to another career. So I'm very grateful as well na yung opportunity and my career as a coach grew as well. And it's all thanks to the things I did before. Yeah.
Okay, bago kita tanungin about coaching the Stars, because that's how you're known these days, I want to ask you first about the opportunity to represent the Philippines by being a Muay Thai practitioner. How did that opportunity come about? And like, ang bilis, nag-represent ka agad last 2022.
Yeah, I was very, it came all of a sudden lang din. I wasn't really expecting it. Because yun nga, I was into Muay Thai, I was into martial arts. I did a lot of fighting as well, pero amateurs lang. And then through these amateur fights, I've got to know the team, ganyan. And then there's just a spot on SEA Games. I think it was SEA Games in Vietnam, 2020. It was supposed to be 2021, but then because of the pandemic, it moved to 22. But anyway, it's a big weight category, 81 kilograms. Eh, wala naman masyadong mga big guys na nag-Muay Thai. And then yun, since nakilala nila ako that I was doing amateur fights, they got me into the team and then tried me out for the Philippine team, and then yun, napasok ako.
And bronze medal at that also.
Yeah, bronze medal. Yeah, I'd still get one back if I can, but
Grabe,
yeah.
thrown into the fire at finishing at the podium.
Yes.
All right, now we get to the hot topic here. Trainer and the guy who helped Catherine Bernardo get her abs. So, Agamulak, Richard Gomez, and lately Ivana Alawi. So let's start with Catherine. Like, how did it start? You training her, and this is a partnership that you have up to this day, right?
Yes. Well, it's an opportunity that came up. Funny enough that I won Century Tuna 2014, right? And then 2024, they got me again for something like this because Catherine was their endorser. So I got into being her coach. So, ayan. Some videos out there. Yeah,
so
sila Iya.
I was distracted by Iya's dancing.
Yeah.
Okay, you were saying, coach.
So yeah, anyway, it's an opportunity that has been given to me as well, and then I'm very lucky that we kind of mixed up very good, and then naturuan ko siya ng medyo maganda that it really made a good effect on her body. So that's it.
Okay. Agamulak and Richard Gomez, they were flexing their much slimmer frames. Kamusta naman yung experience sa kanila?
I was always telling everybody that it was fun. It's fun being with them, you know what I mean? They're really icons in Philippine showbiz, you know. Every time I work with them, it's not just them learning from me. It's like me learning from them as well. You know, parang I get to live their life as well. So for me, it was very fun. It was challenging at the beginning because syempre, they're used to working at their own pace. Alam na nila yung sarili nilang workout and stuff like that. It was challenging at the start, but of course, you get to break the ice, and then you get to parang maturuan mo din sila na what works for them, you know.
And then lately, pinakabagong client, one of the new clients that you have, Ivana Alawi.
Yes.
Ano yung i-improve mo sa kanya? Because she's already super hot.
Super sexy na nga eh.
So, ano yung improve mo sa kanya, coach?
Siguro overall fitness na lang. Para medyo mas mabilis na lang siya tumakbo or malakas magbuhat, gano'n.
But is she into running also?
No, not really. But I'm trying to get her into a lot of fitness exercises.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Coach, who was the celebrity that you trained that surprised you the most? Na, wow, this person's a beast. I didn't expect this.
If I had to think, Kuya Kim.
Kuya Kim?
Kuya Kim.
That guy is a beast.
Oh my God. Yeah, he was one of my first celebrities that I worked with. And grabe, I learned a lot from him. Yeah, because he was coming from a triathlon background as well, diba?
Yeah.
So when I was working with him, I see his mentality and I see how he works through the workouts. Parang you get to be really inspired with him as well, you know what I mean? So sometimes I ask him, Kuya Kim, anong iniisip mo pagka nag-workout ka, ganyan? Parang sometimes he tells me that, like sa triathlon, parang malapit ka na sa finish line, ganyan. He was telling a story about some of his races na, shit, super hirap ka na, ganyan. Parang iniisip daw niya na mamamatay na ako, parang gano'n. But then, his mind is so strong that he just tells him, hindi pwede, hindi ako mamamatay. So, that alone, parang really put something in my heart and my head na parang it's all about the mindset. Yeah,
so it's a mental battle as well.
It's really a mental thing. So it doesn't matter how hard things are going right now or how difficult time it is for you, but if you push through, if you put your mental state that you can do it, I believe you can do it. Yeah.
Coach, kaninong celebrity ka pinaka na challenge? Si Kuya Kim din ba, or was there somebody that, oh man, this person came here to the gym earlier than me?
Siguro, Sa dalawang dad bod, siguro kay Sir Aga and Sir Richard. Kaya
Okay.
both of them.
Bakit?
It's not about their work ethic naman. It's just because of their schedule. Yeah, super hirap lang to get a hold of them sometimes. That of course they're busy. They're doing a lot of stuff in and out. You know what I mean? My taping, my shoot.
Yeah.
Sir Richard also works in Congress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just a scheduling thing.
Okay. Coach,
Yeah.
meron ka bang dream client? Like if there was any celebrity in the world that you would want to train, male and female, who would those celebrities be?
Honestly, I'm very happy with my clients now. I don't want to put them under the bus, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity to train all these clients that I have now. Sila Catherine, Ivana, all that stuff. Sila Kuya Kim, and they're very dear to me already.
Ito na lang, Coach. Give me top 3 athletes or celebrities that you want to train with. Just give me 3.
Top three.
Yeah.
Well,
Anybody in the world.
Anybody in the world. Okay, so maybe top 1, LeBron.
LeBron. Oh man.
I would like to work with him. Top 2, celebrity. Maybe the Spider-Man guy, Tom Holland.
Talaga Tom
Wala
Holland,
lang,
man.
parang he's just...
Yeah, recently he's been in the
He's been
news
into fitness
also with his
yeah.
fitness.
Very
Yeah.
good. And The Rock.
The
Maybe
Rock.
The Rock.
Oh my God.
Those 3 guys, man.
What about a female athlete or celebrity?
female athlete? Top of my head right now, female athlete. Wait, give me 1 second.
Or kahit celebrity. Kahit celebrity. Anybody in the world.
Anybody in the world. Oh my God. Selena. No. Serena Williams.
Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, I imagine she's a beast.
The beast. Yeah.
Coach, congratulations on everything you're doing. If there's anybody that you want to shout out to and invite everybody to train, because right now you're working at 2 gyms, boxing and
Yeah.
CrossFit as well.
Okay.
Go ahead, Coach.
Well, thank you guys for having me here. Shout out to Metcon Group PH. Our gym is at Brixton Capitolio. You guys can check us out there and have a good workout in. Also, there's a boxing studio I have. It's Ultra Box. It's in Estancia, Capital Commons. You can have a great boxing class there as well. So, see you guys. Thank you.
Brother, thank you so much for the time and sharing your
Anton.
inspiring story.
Thank you, bro.
All the best, and I'll see you again soon.
See you. Thank you, bro.
When the scorecard returns, we will look into the upcoming NBA matchups so you can keep your eyes on the prize. Flawless life ka pa rin eh, LeBron, no? Welcome back to the scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. We'll break down the upcoming matchups to deliver key insights that might just give you the edge you need to stay ahead of the game. Tomorrow, January 18 at 8:30 a.m. Philippine time, live at Madison Square Garden in New York, the Minnesota Timberwolves will face off against the New York Knicks. The Minnesota Timberwolves entered this game with a 21-19 record, sitting 8th in the Western Conference. Now, in their last game, the Timberwolves suffered a narrow 115-116 defeat to the Golden State Warriors. Anthony Edwards led the way with 28 points, while Dante DiVincenzo also contributed 28 points and 9 assists. However, the Timberwolves struggled early, posting a season-low 12 points in the first quarter. On the road, the Timberwolves have a 11-10 record. They average 109.8 points per game and have outscored opponents by 1.9 points on average. Anthony Edwards remains a key performer, averaging 25.9 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game. The team will need his consistent scoring to challenge the Knicks. Anthony Edwards expected to deliver 30-plus points with solid contributions in rebounds and assists. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks boast a 27-15 record, placing them 3rd in the Eastern Conference. They're coming off an impressive 125-119 overtime win against the Philadelphia 76ers. Jalen Brunson delivered a spectacular performance with 38 points, including 16 in the fourth quarter and overtime, while Josh Hart recorded a triple-double with 10 points, 17 rebounds, and 12 assists. The Knicks have been strong at home this season, posting a 13-7 record. They average 117.4 points per game and shoot an impressive 49.6% from the field. With Karl Anthony Towns listed as day-to-day, the Knicks will look to exploit their home court advantage and continue their hot streak. Jalen Brunson expected to score 30-plus points and provide clutch plays late in the game for the Knicks. New York comes in as light favorites with a minus 3.5 point spread, but with both teams coming off close games and having key players in form, this matchup promises to be a thrilling showdown. The over-under for this game is set at 226.5, indicating a potential high-scoring affair between these two teams. So the question is, can the Knicks defend their home court and build on their momentum, or will the Timberwolves rebound from their heartbreaking loss and secure an upset on the road? We shall see.
Good morning, everyone! Hello, I'm Paulo Del Rosario. Let's get you up to speed with some news that you could use right now.
I'm Ann, as is Canelo. Make this day an unforgettable one by choosing joy and spreading kindness wherever you go.
And I'm Monique Tuzon, and your mornings are more fun with us. Join us in the next hour for stories and conversations that matter. Only here on
It's a Beautiful Day!
Good morning, I'm Mikey Oreta.
Ferdy Salvador.
Welcome to Industry Beacon,
Where we shine a light on the trailblazers.
the disruptors and the industry leaders shaping our future.
And in each episode, we explore how they're staying ahead in their fields.
One industry at a time.
It's a good opportunity to come from Australia here to the Philippines.
AC Health has launched groundbreaking initiatives to improve access to care.
I'm so thrilled we opened the country's first cancer-only hospital.
Industry Beacon on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Hello and welcome to Follow the Money. I'm Rain Musni. Join us as we explore the tools and insights you need to jumpstart your financial journey.
We empower,
Filipino startups can actually compete globally.
we motivate,
Growing retail interest today from a cryptocurrency perspective.
changes that are vital.
We have high data privacy standards for all our clients.
Follow the Money with Rain Musngi.
Keep it here on BNC, the Billionario News Channel, always on top.
And at 9 a.m. Philippine time, live at Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida, the Denver Nuggets will face off against the Miami Heat. The Denver Nuggets come into this matchup with a record of 24-16, sitting fourth in the Western Conference. However, they're coming off a tough 128-108 loss to the Houston Rockets. Jamal Murray and Christian Brown led the team with 22 points each, but the short-handed Nuggets struggled without Nikola Jokic and Aaron Gordon. Despite the loss, Denver has been solid on the road this season, holding a 12-8 record and currently riding a 4-game road winning streak. With Jokic and Gordon listed as game-time decisions, Jamal Murray and Russell Westbrook will need to step up to lead the charge. Predicted player of the game for Denver, Jamal Murray, with 27 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. Meanwhile, the Miami Heat entered this game with a 2019 record, 9th in the Eastern Conference. Miami is coming off a 117-108 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers, despite Tyler Hero's heroics with 34 points and 7 three-pointers. Now at home, the Heat have been fairly consistent with a 10-7 record, but they'll need to find their defensive form, having allowed 110.9 points per game in their last 10 matchups. With Hero averaging 24.3 points this season and Haywood Highsmith providing additional scoring, Miami will look to defend home court against a tough Nuggets squad. The predicted player of the game for Miami will be Tyler Hero, who is expected to deliver 30 points. Denver enters this matchup as slight favorites with a minus 4.5 point spread. But with both teams coming off recent losses, this game promises to be a hard-fought battle. The over-under for the game is set at 224.5, indicating a tight and competitive game with moderate scoring expected. Can the Nuggets continue their road success and climb the Western Conference standings? Or will the Heat leverage their home advantage to get back on the win column? We'll see. And here are the rest of the odds for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And that wraps up tonight's preview, so you can keep your eyes on the prize. Before we go, think on this. From an Indian cricket icon, the all-time leading run scorer, he is Bharat Ratna recipient and ICC Hall of Famer. Sachin Tendulkar once said, "People throw stones at you and you convert them into milestones." And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again next week on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport, right here on the Billionaire News Channel. My name is Anton Roxas, wishing everybody a happy weekend. Good night.